Everyone, so I'm sleeving Photocards today. I don't have like a lot actually because these are all like my purchases from like letter mail or Amazon purchases. I'm waiting on like a package, but it hasn't been delivered yet. I think it stopped tracking once it came to Canada. That's what my friend told me, and so I don't have a lot of Photocards to sleeve, but that's okay. So I do have a few things to talk about, so we're just gonna get started. And I didn't show any of the ITZY or Seulgi album photo cards because I actually accidentally deleted some footage off my phone when I was like taking pictures for eBay, and yeah, it just got deleted. So I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. I might be using some clear sleeves and some pink sleeves because the clear sleeves I am running out of a lot, and I haven't really bought sleeves in like a hot minute. So yeah. So the first topic is actually these neighborhood kids were throwing stuff into my backyard, and typically I don't really have problem with kids. I know that they're gonna be loud. I used to work in a daycare, volunteer work, and they were loud, but I knew that they were sweet kids, and I was like, kids don't mean any harm. It's the parents' fucking fault if they act out a certain way. But yeah, I went to the backyard a few times, and I remember in the winter there was like this car toy that was like in our backyard, and I was like, okay, like we obviously don't have kids. I'm grown, and so I just like threw it out. I didn't think anything of it. And then the second time I went in there, I think it was like a month or two ago, but there was like some dinosaur toy that was in there, and I just told my mom like, can you throw it back? Because I think it's the neighbors, you know, toy. Because they have like a bunch of kids that live behind me, and there's like maybe two, three kids. I seen them playing outside a lot in their backyard, and I don't really mind because it's like, they're kids. They're gonna make noise. They yell a lot and they cry a lot. I can always hear it when I'm eating, but that's how kids are, unfortunately. So yeah, and I was like, whatever, first time, second time is like whatever, ain't a big deal. But then they literally threw a kid's shoe, and it was like the most disgusting, like crusty shoe. It was like filled with sand. It was just like really dirty. And I was like, Mom, can you throw it back? Because I'm not touching that. Like I'm sorry, I'm not touching that. That shit looks disgusting. Like I literally told her that. I was like, that's gross. And I think they were doing it on purpose. I told my friends, and they're like, "Girl, just throw it out. Like they're doing it on purpose. They're throwing stuff in your yard on purpose." Yeah. My mom like has like a huge garden of like herbs and stuff like that. So I was afraid like one day they're gonna throw stuff and then it's just gonna damage the plants because they keep throwing stuff. And so I think it was the weekend, right? And I was throwing like I don't know, I was dropping off mail for my customers, and I just came back, and I go into the backyard, right? And then there's like these two kids, and they're looking through our yard, and I'm like, girl, what the hell is going on, right? So like I'm like freaked out because I'm like, okay, why are you looking through our yard? Like, isn't that invasive? Like, what if I was like doing something, Yeah, they were just looking through our yard. Like these two kids were like propped up on like the trampoline or like something really high up, and then like they're looking through our yard, and then they're just like scanning with their eyes, and then they're like, "Oh, we found it, Mom!" In like the most high pitched voice. It was like this kid who was like 3 or 4 years old, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, and then I look on the bench that I have outside, and they literally toss sunglasses there. They literally toss sunglasses there, and I'm like, okay, you guys need to stop throwing stuff because, like, literally, y'all be hooting and hollering outside in the backyard, and it'd be super loud when I'm trying to eat. And I think they're doing it on purpose. Like, they're throwing stuff on purpose. And it's like, I know kids are gonna be kids, but it's like, girl, control your kids. And then, I actually saw the mother. She was like propping, just holding one of the kids. He looked like a toddler, he looked 3, 4 years old, and she was just propping him onto our fence or whatever, and then another neighbor's friends, and they were just like the kid was just looking around and stuff, and that's how I think he's able to throw stuff because she just like lifts him up, and it's like, it's definitely the parents' fault because it's like this is why you're losing stuff. Next time if I see stuff in my yard that's not mine, I'm throwing that shit out. Like I really don't care anymore. It's like it's getting to the point where it's like really annoying. And I think one time they were talking about me because I went in the backyard, and I usually don't go in my backyard because there's like nothing there, girl. There's just like plants and stuff. And so I just went outside, and the lady was saying like she was like really close to like my side of the yard, but then she moved back, and then she's like, "Oh, girl in the basement, something something in her language," and I was like, "Okay," like I literally just got out and then just shifted away, and then you just started talking about some girl, and I'm like, "Yeah," because my yard connects to the basement, so I was like, "She's definitely talking about me." But anyways, enough about that stupid story. I don't think it's a big deal, but to be honest, it I'm scared of them like trampling over our yard and trying to find stuff. So I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do, man. But my friends said just toss it out, like like F them kids or whatever. I'm like, okay, sure. Um, okay, so I do go to work in the summer still. I'm not a teacher. Like I just work in the office. Really boring job. And there was like some summer students that were being really annoying. They're like shoving on the bus every time. Like the bus arrives, like they just start shoving you, and it's like, okay, like you're gonna sit in the back anyways. I'm gonna sit somewhere else. Like, why are you shoving people? Just to like go on the bus, like relax. It's not that serious, you know? And so one time I was like just sitting in one of the individual seats, and someone just decked the shit out of me. Like I'm not even kidding. Like I felt like someone's like bag just hit me in the face really hard. And so I look to my right and I'm like, okay, like who just decked me? Because I know this bus driver drives really aggressively, and then this this elementary school kid or a high school kid, and I don't know why I was so angry that day, but I just glared at him. And he said sorry twice, but I was like, girl, you just decked me. Like, even if it was an accident, it's like the reason why he decked me was because his bag was in my face. If he like literally just faced me, I think like I wouldn't have gotten hurt as badly. But yeah, he just decked the crap out of me. It was, oh my god, that was really scary. Not gonna lie. I don't even know what to say. Like usually, like when it comes to kids, I'm like, okay, I don't know what to say because like if I say something wrong, I could get in trouble because I'm an adult, right? And if I try to deck someone in the face back, then I'm gonna go to jail. So I just like glared at him a few times and then just stopped. I was like, yeah, it's not that serious. But yeah, I'm okay. I didn't get any injuries from it, but like getting hit by a bag does not feel good at all. I was pretty upset that day. And yeah, every time like I go on the bus and like there's a bunch of high school kids, like there's like 20, 30 of them. I'm not even kidding. So I just wait for them to go on the bus and then I just wait for the next one. And then usually when I wait for the next one, there's like maybe like 5, 6 students. I don't really care. Like they're loud, but I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna go on a bus with 20 kids. Like, yeah, no thank you. All right. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with my Kiss of Life collection. I um collected OT4, right? So it was just a lot of money down the drain. And no one really wants to buy their photo cards ever since that scandal. And so I'm just left with all these cards. I've been trying to sell the older cards, but it looks like no one really wants any of them. So it can be kind of annoying. So yeah, I genuinely don't know what to do with the cards. I genuinely don't know how to feel about everything or something like that. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but yeah. I did listen to If I's new release and I did really like it. I think it was called Are You Okay? It kind of reminded me a little bit of Kiki and it also reminded me of Triple S a little bit. I don't know why. I don't know all the girls' names. I feel so embarrassed. Their names are hard to like pronounce. Like I was trying to sit down and I was trying to study their names, but I was like, I can't do it. Like I literally can't. I tried. But I'll try to learn their names another day. I try looking up introductions so that, if they introduce themselves, I can be like, okay, like that's how I know how to say their name. But I literally only know how to say Sasha's name. So that's really embarrassing. So apparently Karina apologized on a TV show about her political scandal. And I didn't really know how to feel about it at first, but I'm like, if she's willing to apologize on a TV show, then I'm like, okay, I guess like she means something about it because most people wouldn't really care about that. So yeah. But yeah, that scandal was really bad. And then I remember that was there another scandal with someone else? I don't really remember. Oh, it was Shinwi. I will talk about that later. That was really something. So I think I think that's how you say her name, leaving Love One. So they just kind of lost a member and they haven't been really active for long, which was really sad. I think I was at work and I came home and I literally, the first thing I see is that she left the group. And if you guys don't know, she was in another group before this, and not really that long because they disbanded. I don't even know what's going on. AHOF Baby was super good. I listened to it. They doing really good on the charts. They're doing really good in album sales. I think they sold like at least 300,000 just for a debut album, so that's really good. There's a new member in Say My Name, a Chinese member. I don't know how to say her name. I'm sorry, but honestly, I was kind of mad at first, and I don't want people to think that I'm like a shitty person or whatever. But it's like you kind of just showed this girl, this new member, and Say My Name already had a debut. They already had another release, and she comes out of nowhere. But I grown to accept it, and apparently the girl was with them pre-debut, but then she got injured, and I guess they really want to keep her because she's pretty. Everyone says she's really pretty, so yeah. So why did I start selling on eBay? I think no one ever asked me this question, but I just wanted to address it. I just started selling on eBay because Instagram, like the tags are really dead, and I was like, okay, I need to like sell some of my cards. I got a lot of duplicates, and obviously with duplicates, I don't want to keep them. When I was working full time, I remember I was working like a lot. I think I was working like 2 jobs or whatever. It was really crazy, and so I didn't have time to sell anything, right? And it was like really stressful. Like I had like a bunch of extra albums, a bunch of extra album photo cards, and I was like, okay, what's the easiest way to sell all of these, right? And I only break even or make a few bucks back. It's literally not for profit, if I'm gonna be honest. I think some of like the more expensive things were like plushies and like non-albums merch, but yeah, that was pretty rare. Okay, so this is actually good news. So Frugal from Island is actually debuting pretty soon. I literally thought it was a joke when I saw it. I was like, yeah, they're lying to me. They're lying to me. And then I saw the article and they're like, oh, Frugal is debuting. And I was like, yeah, I don't believe it. And then no, apparently it was true and there's like photos. So I was very happy about that. I think she was done dirty, in my opinion. She was one of the best vocalists and yeah, she's really great, but you know, things happen for a reason, so I think it'll work out in the end for her. At first I was mad, but now I'm like learning to accept that hey, you know, her one pick was really weak and that's not really our fault. So, yeah. So Shinwee's scandal. If you don't know, Shinwee from Triple S is a Chinese member. We all know that. Um her other member is Nien, who is half Vietnamese, half Taiwanese or something like that, I think. And she said like the dumbest shit on From. If you doesn't know what From is, it's basically a paid subscription app for like idols to write stuff. I don't subscribe to those things. I just look up on Twitter for free because like I don't really care. I'm not even subscribed to Winters. Like I don't really care. It's just like they just say like generic stuff, and I'm like okay whatever. And so Shinri was like saying some really dumb shit on there. I think she was like oh China something. I think something to Taiwan being a part of China, and I was just like, girl, shut up. Like, literally shut up. Like, I don't know, like she like you don't talk about anything political, especially if you're like I don't know, it was not a good idea. And then like she lost a lot of fans and people were really mad at her. I understand her because I was like, she's not ever gonna address the issue, so I just sold some of her photo cards. They sold pretty fast by the way, so I had no issue with that. And I'm not gonna be mad at her for thinking that way, but it's like you have a member who's half Taiwanese. You have fans who are gonna get offended. So I don't know what she was thinking, but it was just like you kind of ruined Triple S's reputation with that. Now people think that they're a little bit problematic, which is not good. But yeah, for me, I was like, okay, girl, like you need to not say stuff. And she didn't really no offense, she's super unhinged. Like she'll say like stop, and I'm like, oh my god, you know. And then she got banned from once because she kept on saying like stuff that she wasn't supposed to say. Like, and yeah, it was not good. And I don't think like it's wrong for her to say that. It's like, you know, that's your opinion. That's like what you think. But it's like when you're a public figure, like why are you spewing a bunch of like nonsense, especially political stuff? Like you're not a politician. We don't need to hear your views in life. We don't really care because that's your opinion. But like if you have like a member who's from that area, like why are you talking about it, you know? Yeah, but it caused a mess and a lot of people are mad, and then people stopped kind of buying Shinri photo cards, I noticed in America. But yeah, I was like kind of tired of it because I was like, oh, girl, like you kind of just ruined Triple S's reputation. Like you did not have to say all that, you know. But yeah, I was kind of upset at her at first, but now I'm like, you know, whatever. That's her opinion. Oh, this horse one is really cute. Actually, I didn't get a good chance to look at these ones, but yeah, these are really cute. And then, oh yeah, Chae Young said something like sexist apparently from Triple S, but she was referring to herself, so I think that's different. Even though it's like a really terrible term that she shouldn't have used, but yeah. I should have filmed yesterday because like there's a lot going on outside right now, and like yeah, everywhere else. So let's see what else. Oh yeah, Boys to Planet. Oh my god, that show is so awful. I was watching it and like the favoritism is kind of weird, especially since like they kind of treat like the Korean trainees a lot better. Like the Chinese ones, they kind of treat worse. A bunch of like Chinese trainees got like eliminated, and I think like the Korean ones, they got like a, I don't know if it's a therapy dog, but it was like a dog, right? And then they got like a lot of other benefits. I think they got like a snack room. I don't know if the Chinese trainees got a snack room, but I'll have to watch the episode. But I heard like there's a lot of favoritism. Oh my god, the K Center trainee is the worst center I've ever seen in my life. Like I'm not toxic, but like literally they chose the wrong guy. Like apparently he's a bully, and he admitted to it in like an apology letter that he just wrote. Like in his old entertainment company, I think it was called Bill Entertainment. Kind of a weird name, but yeah, he used to bully like the younger trainees. If they were the same age as him or older, I don't think he bullied them. But he would bully them and say like, what did he say? Oh yeah, he would like make them repeat like dance moves for like hours and hours on end. Like I was like, yeah, it's really weird. And I'm like, I watched his videos and like his performance, and he's like kind of mid. No offense, like he's not a really good trainee. Like he's okay, but he's not like the most amazing. And apparently he wasn't supposed to be the center. It was supposed to be someone else. You know that guy? I don't know his name, but he's the one who danced with Ken. He's like, "Oh, I'm a really big fan of yours. Can we dance by VBG together?" And then they both danced, and he was really good. And he was supposed to be the center, and then they picked Ganwoo instead. Silence, crickets. Like, yeah, it was like probably the worst center we had so far because he is not good at all, in my opinion. Like he's pretty mid. And then we have a Young Soul photo card. I am not collecting All Day Project. I kind of don't like their music, if I'm gonna be honest. It's just not my cup of tea. If it's your cup of tea, that's okay. But I think I'm just gonna maybe collect for this era, and then maybe that's about it. But yeah, she's holding like I think it's like a hot packet. Where's an ice packet? I don't really know. So I'll just put her on top of here. Oh yeah, I'm kind of watching some shows right now, so I'll tell you guys about it. Obviously, Boys to Planet. The summer that Hikaru died, that one's kind of like an interesting one. Um, it kind of is like an anime that's kind of like boy love, but I'm not really sure if it's boy love. I don't really watch boy love stuff. I know like a lot of like K-pop fans do that, but I'm not really into that kind of stuff. But I don't really mind watching it because I think it's interesting. Better late than single on Netflix. I actually kind of relate to this show. I know it's kind of embarrassing, but I did date a lot in my early 20s, but then after that I kind of like gave up. Like I was just like meeting guys that I wasn't interested in. Okay, why interrupted by my mom? She just literally called. But yeah, I kind of relate to that show. I was dating like casually, and then I like realized I was like, oh my god, I'm not attracted to any of these guys, which is not good by the way. And I didn't really find anyone that I kind of meshed well with. So I don't have as much dating experience as other people, and I kind of stopped dating. Like, I think the last time I went on a date was like 3 years ago, and it went really badly, and it kind of like traumatized me. And I was like, I'm not dating for a while. It's just something that I'm not really into. Like, I'll still talk to like guys here and there, but I'm like, I never connect with them. So when I watched that show, I was like, oh my god, this is me. This is literally me. This is how I feel. Like, wow. Like, I was like, I don't know, just made me sad in a sense. I was like, wow, this is really sad, but this is definitely me. I'm really awkward, so. And then I was watching this, which one was it? Heads Over Heels. There's this one actress that looks like Soyeon. I think her name is God, I'm forgetting her name. I think it's Yeehan or whatever. But she was in that K drama All of Us Are Dead. That one was really good. That K drama is so good. I watched it in like a few days. That one was super good. That one was really good. And then I was watching is it Taco P's Original Sin? It's a very sad anime, very triggering. If you're like not in the like a good mindset, please don't watch it. Like I'm literally warning you, please don't watch it. Cause if you're like depressed or you're like very anxious, I wouldn't recommend it. It's not a good anime to watch if you're feeling down. So I wouldn't really recommend it. And then I was watching this really weird one. It was called S Line. It was really good, and then it kind of went in a weird way. Yeah, I just don't know if I would recommend that one. But I definitely would recommend the other ones for sure, and I would definitely recommend Head Over Heels. Head Over Heels is actually really good. Like I actually like K-drama a lot. And what else was I watching? I actually don't remember, but I was watching a lot of stuff. I watch a lot of like, oh, Netflix. There's this new documentary. I recommend to my friend because she loves like true crime. It's called Amy Bradley is Missing, and it's like a very old case. It's like from the 1990s. And so this woman goes missing on a cruise ship, and then there's a bunch of conspiracy theories about it. I was so obsessed that I literally started reading and watching like other stuff about her because I was like, wow, this case is like super interesting. And yeah, it was just a really well made documentary. I hope they do find her, but it was kind of sad. Also, I got these from eBay and it was really cheap. There's like a seller that's selling it for cheap. I would definitely recommend it. Unfortunately, they only offer like stamped mail, so yeah, no tracked mail, but that's okay. You know, I still got my stuff, so yeah. All right, so this is it. I don't think I'm gonna have a lot to put away, to be honest, but I hope that I can finally like ship out my Pasteful stuff because, girl, it's been there for a while, and I'm just waiting for it to be released. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna talk about. I just hope that people don't get offended by what I said about Shinbi. At first I was definitely mad at her, but now I'm like, okay, like she was probably born that way and she was raised that way, but it's like you don't say that stuff in public. But yeah, um, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with her collection, but I think I told you guys that I dropped her, and I'm keeping some of her stuff. I'm not like keeping all of it. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell like select stuff, so it kind of like gets downsized a little bit more. And for Ji-yeon, we're gonna buy more stuff for her because I have replaced her with yeah, I've replaced her. So I replaced Shinwi with Ji-yeon. So yeah, there's that. But anyways, that's all the topics I had. I know a lot of them were pretty spicy. I know I got a lot of rants in there, but hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I haven't made a video for like 3 weeks and it's been kind of crazy. The month of June, July was really awful. Like there was a lot going on. A lot of stuff happened that wasn't really good in my life. So hopefully August is a better month. But yeah, thank you for watching. Bye bye. Everyone, so I'm starting photo cards into my binders. There's not a lot today, so we're probably gonna speed run through everything really quickly. I got my Red Velvet Seulgi and Irene Tilt albums. I believe I bought this on Amazon. I did make a video on it, but it got deleted because I accidentally deleted the footage. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, I just deleted it by accident when I was going through stuff. When I was going through my stuff, and I was like trying to delete like, you know, photos of like my eBay photos, and then yeah, I accidentally pressed the wrong button and then it got deleted, and I was like, okay, well, I can't recover it because I literally deleted it wasn't even in my recent deleted pictures, which really sucked. But yeah, I'm just gonna put the photo cards away. I did pull a Seulgi selfie photo card, so this is really cute. I like her signature. She always draws a bear, which is adorable. I think I should just double side. It's okay, it's not a big deal. I know like a lot of people actually like single-sided pages, but I'm like, it's not really my cup of tea, but I know some people do like it. Am I the only one who thinks like this logo looks like the Victoria's Secret logo? Maybe I'm just blind, I'm not really sure. If you think it's the same, just let me know. I love this horse photo card. I think I said it already, but I love it. It's really cute. I wonder if we're gonna have enough for one page. Probably not, because there's a little bit more. I like this one of Seulgi as well. It's really cute. It's not really focusing, but yeah, there you go. Now it's focusing. And she's also with the horse. Yeah, there's only like a few left. Oh, I forgot to show this one. I was really mad when they deleted the oyster picture, but I forgot like Korea is a very conservative country, so yeah. This is what the spread looks like. I think it looks actually super cute, and you get like so many full cards. Literally, I want to buy another copy so I can try to pull Irene. Alright, so this is my miscellaneous girl group binder. For some reason, the strap was like off. I'm not really sure why. It's not like broken, but it was just off when I took it from the shelf. I have no clue why, but yeah. So Young Soul, what I'm thinking about doing is, I haven't told you guys my plan, but I have like another album on the way, and then I'm planning to buy maybe a few other photo cards. So yeah, hopefully like that's the plan, and hopefully it works. So this is the one from the Platform album. It's like I think it's a QR code at the back actually, which is really cool. It came with a keychain, and I love the keychain. It's actually really cute, and it does look like her a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna close that. Sorry if you do hear screaming. Apparently like someone decided to go outside at like 9 p.m. and I have no idea what's going on, but it might catch on camera. You don't know. We don't know yet. Some kid was like screaming outside, and I was like, oh my god, this is a perfect time to film. Like, it's really quiet, there's like no one outside, and then all of a sudden someone was screeching. I hope it didn't catch on camera, but like if you did hear it, please ignore it. You know, like that's how kids are. Unfortunately, I live in a neighborhood full of kids, so one of them is always screaming every 2 business minutes. So that's how it is, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm gonna put my Enhypen photo cards away. This is really close to my desk. I have a lot of crap on my desk, so I should have moved stuff. But yeah, you can kind of see like there's some stuff on my desk. I did buy a new fan actually because it's been really hot. And for some reason, my mom hates it when I bring it outside. Like I brought it outside because I was like, okay, like I don't have a car and I walk usually, and I usually take the bus. And I took it outside, and my mom was like, why are you taking that outside? It's such a burden. I'm like, girl, I'm not gonna die outside of a heat wave, you know? So obviously I'm gonna bring it, you know? I'm not gonna try to like sweat it out outside or faint or whatever. Okay, what the heck? I think I went way too back. Okay. So where are we now? I did not even like sit up for them. This is so embarrassing. Okay, I think I might have an extra page from someone else. So let's find the page. Oh, yeah, we do have an extra page. This is, what is going on here? I have no clue. I think this was from my TXT binder. So, Daydream, I'm like, maybe we can try to, like, put it at the back. No, I don't think there's enough spaces. Yeah, unfortunately, this is not enough space. So I'll have to put it back here. We'll just take this page and then we'll put it back there. Alright, here it is. So I don't know what's fallen. Like, oh, it's my tape measurement. Okay, that thing always comes out, and it's like super duper annoying. But yeah, I just put it back in. I bought this from an eBay seller. They randomly were like a new seller, and I was like really worried. I was like, okay, should I buy from them? Should I not buy from them? I've never bought from this person. I've just seen them open up their account not too long ago, so I was like very cautious. But then I seen a bunch of other people buy, and I was like, oh well, eBay has a good like, you know, refund policy and a good like policy for buyers. So I was like, okay, if they scam me, I'll just let eBay know and hopefully get my money back. But no, these are real photo cards, so I'm very happy about that. I got the Daydream cards, and then this one is Jungwon, and he's holding like the duck. I think it's supposed to, I think it's a snow duck, right? Sorry if I'm like opening up the page really weird. If I don't film on the side, it's gonna get really muffled. So yeah, I have another one, and I think he's holding like a blanket behind him. I'm trying to probably buy more photo cards of him, so hopefully they come pretty soon. And then I got Sunghoon, and this is from A Dark Moon, so I'm not really sure where to put it. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm just gonna put it I got a good idea. Let's put it near the front. So this is where it is. My miscellaneous stuff. I'm gonna put that there. Take this out because that's a filler. And then there's this one. I think the back is the same, but you know what? I'll just show you anyways. Yeah, sorry if I was like really confused on what to do with this collection. It's just a little bit messy, so I'm gonna have to fix everything and do some binder maintenance, but I just felt like I haven't had much time to do that. If you guys don't know, there was a guest that and he's like my aunt's brother. It's just a long ass story. We always have to go to places, which I don't really mind, but at times it takes up a lot of time, you know, so sometimes I'm not even home at all. Alright, so this is the miscellaneous girl group binder. Where is the stack? Okay, here's the stack. I don't think I'm gonna put the triple S Snack Young photo card away just because there's only one, and I'm like, okay, that binder is kind of huge, and I have to open it just to put away like one photo card. I'm like, nah, that's not worth it. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna move the camera a little bit more down just so that we can see a little bit better and that, you know, the focus is not my desk. I usually move my stuff when I'm filming, but today I was like, we don't have a lot of photo cards. It's okay, like not a big deal. So yeah, I don't think I set up the pages, but it should be fine, to be honest. Yeah, I did set up a little bit, but I don't think I have enough. Yeah, we definitely don't have enough. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab an extra page from here. Let's hope that nothing falls out, because like this binder is like not the best. Like if you drop it, literally stuff will fall out, and it's not cute at all, because then you're gonna put it back in and then you're like, okay, what if I lost a photo card or something like that? So it gets, yeah, it gets kind of concerning. So you gotta be kind of careful with stuff like that. All right. Now these are the platform albums from Girls Will Be. So I got this Leah selfie photo card, and she's holding like a donut. I think it's a toy. I don't know what it is, but I think it's a toy. And these are the concept photo cards. Oh, she looks really good here. Are these even in order? Yeah, they're not in order. Okay, it's messing with my brain a little bit because we put the leader first, right? Because obviously Yaji is the leader. Isn't Rujin like the oldest, and then it's like Yaji, and then it's Leah? That's what I'm guessing. Ooh, I'm almost like dropping stuff. Okay, so Yaji. If this age order is wrong, honestly, let me know. Like I'm not gonna be upset about it. But yeah. Yeah, I definitely need to get my windows fixed because sometimes you can hear people like giggling or like screaming, and it's like it is a little distracting when I'm trying to film. So we'll try to fix that one day. And then we got Che. If I can even open the middle, oh my goodness, the middle is like not opening. If the page has never been used before, it's really hard to go in. So we got Leah. Her hair looks really cool here. It looks like fruit roll-ups. I don't know if that was right to say, but like the color of it, okay? I don't think this is gonna fit the page really well because like I'm like, oh yeah, there's a lot. I don't know if, I don't know if I should put this here, because like it's not gonna fit on one page. Like how am I supposed to do that? That's what I'm thinking. So I might have to use like a few pages. I don't really like the setup that I'm doing right now. Isn't Region the oldest? Unless I'm tripping. If I'm wrong, then it's gonna be really embarrassing. Sorry guys, I'm not really talking because like if I talk when I'm putting this away, then the microphone might be like muffled. So I might need like 2 more pages. Yeah, I might need 2 more pages. So oh my goodness, the middle part always gets me. Okay, we almost got it in. And this is actually like the right fit for these photo cards. I'm like, what is going on? Oh, I forgot to put Yuna on the top, but that's okay. Because this is her selfie photo card. No, but it's from the other set. Never mind, it's from the other set. That's okay. So let me just grab 2 more pages, and then we should be done for this video. I think next time I'm just gonna film on Thursday night because Friday night is usually like really crazy and packed. Like all of a sudden, like every time I start filming, people start like screeching and hooting and hollering, and yeah, like sometimes it does bother me because sometimes I can hear it in my videos, and then like I think I don't want to hear like someone screaming. No offense, because it is very distracting to me. I don't want to complain about it too much. I know I complain about it in a lot of my videos, but it is really annoying. I live in a very busy street, so it's like really loud. My cousin's street is actually not as loud as ours. Like they're really quiet, and then once you go here, it's like party central in a bad way, not a good way. But yeah. So I love her pink hair here. It's actually really cute. And these are the concept photo cards. I gotta fix the order because I'm like thinking like I think it got mixed up. But yeah, this photo card freaks me out. Like the diagram of the body. I don't know why. It was really funny because like growing up, I actually wanted to go into the medical field. I wanted to be a nurse. I know, like nurses have like one of the toughest jobs, and then I like work in an office, but like obviously like I'll go to the unit and pick up like some charts and all that stuff, and then I see them and they're always complaining about, you know, a patient being abusive or rude or scared or something like that, and they always look tired. So I'm like, I'm kind of glad I didn't pick that path because it's a very underappreciated job, and then there's like some, how do you say it? Some people are kind of abusive to words like them, so it can be kind of scary, you know. So I don't know. Like I could never be a nurse, unfortunately, because I'm very sensitive, and if like someone starts saying something, then I probably would start crying. This is not in order at all. I don't know what happened here. Um. Oh, there's a lot of selfie photo cards. Like what? Is there another one? I'm so confused. I did not know I had this card. What? Unless that's like, because it looks like, but it looks like a cannon shot. No, it looks like a cannon shot. I thought it was a selfie at first. Never mind. Y'all, my brain is fried. Please ignore me. Oh, this looks. Wait, it might be a selfie card actually. You know, I'll search it up later because I don't want to like take up too much time. But okay, we gotta fix this order because what is going on here? So if this is wrong, it's not gonna be so embarrassing. Okay, so that's what it looks. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, okay, perfect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this one on top right over here because I'm pretty sure this is a selfie photo, right? I'm pretty sure. Why is the page on backwards? Oh my god. I am gonna like I'm so mad at my former self. Like sometimes like I would literally just shove the pages in and not even check if it was like the right way. Like oh my goodness. I can't believe I did that. That was hilarious. I didn't know I did that. Yeah, I should be more careful with stuff. I've been trying to be more careful with stuff. So I'm gonna try to check every page from now on, or try to, you know, so. This one is not going in properly, so just gotta be careful with this. Okay. Oh, this is actually super cute. I love her photo cards. They are super cute. I'm gonna have to check a template because I'm hoping that I'm putting in the right order because I honestly have no clue if I'm putting in the right order. Well, okay, this one's kind of stuck. There you go. Okay, so these are the QR photo card. Oh my god, this is the wrong one. Ignore that. Let's I've never seen that. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm just gonna put on the first page because literally there's nothing else. Like there's no other way to put it in here. I'm not really sure. If I have an extra one, I could probably fill it. What I'm thinking about doing is to fill out the pages. I want to kind of like add like more QR photo cards, you know, just make it cohesive, or add like some pods or something, you know. It looks kind of weird, like empty like that, which I don't like. I'm gonna put this here. Oh, you can't even see, but that's okay. I think I zoomed out way too much, but that's okay. Thank you guys for watching. I think that's pretty much it. We do have like one triple S photo card, but I'm not gonna put that away until later. There's a lot going outside, so I'm gonna end the video before someone starts hooting and hollering again. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.